Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Kenn Bosak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Kenn Bosak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Kenn bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're 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 gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get your Kenn Bosak.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We are live from Austin, Texas, y'all. Yeah.
Yo.
This is not another Bitcoin podcast with your host with the most, Kenn the Bro Bosak, and me, Miggy Crypto. We got our special guest today, one of our favorite people in the communities of Algachi, Big Hefe in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Welcome. Glad to see you guys out in Texas. And yeah, I'm happy to be on this podcast and just catch up a little bit. You know, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been two conferences.
Last time around.
Yeah, it's been two conferences since, as I measure my time in conferences.
Yeah. Dang, bro. Time flies.
Yeah, you know how like in outer space they measure the time. What do they call them? Like souls or something?
Yeah, light years.
Yeah.
Right?
We measure it by event. Like, man, it's been a whole event since we talked.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them this year. I mean, every year now. Like, there's, especially for you guys. You guys are on the move, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, have you been to another event since ETH Denver?
I actually haven't. Like, I'm on the contrary. I'm pushing myself to go to more events for sure. I want to go to Art Basel. That's the next one I got my eye
It's
on.
a good one. I 100% recommend. Miami's a good time, and it's
Mhm.
like it's more pure crypto energy. The bit Basel, Art Basel kind of. It's not like When Moon scammy ICO like pre-sale stuff. It's just like they're in it for the tech, and it's
Yeah,
like from an artistic perspective, like they're in it for the paint tech. Like certain paint
yeah,
lasts better in ultraviolet light. Some paint
yeah.
cracks and doesn't age well. So like the tech talk in like the artist perspective is pretty cool.
I'm definitely on more like the crypto art side. Like the way I see things and appreciate things in crypto is definitely from like the artistic side of things. Like I'm a like very amateur artist. Like I don't even call myself an artist. I'm like a doodler, like just drawing things all the time. But
That's what I am. I'm a big doodler.
I should start minting some of my stuff as NFTs, bro. Like even one of ones, just like who like some of the famous painters like Leonardo would like draw like random little things and give them away like on napkins and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So this will be a good segue. Why don't you give the everybody out there watching a little bio? Tell us who you are, what you got going on, and what about
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I mean, the last 3, 4 months have been some pretty like radical changes for me, but like in terms of growth. But from my background is primarily has been with Avagachi for the last 3 years up until now. I'm an Avagachi community member. I've been behind some of their pretty big proposals in Avagachi DAO. And I was hosting the community calls. I don't host the community calls anymore. We've actually opened it up as there's like 4 or 5 people doing it now, which is awesome to
That's
give
awesome.
more
Yeah.
people in the DAO opportunities. There's definitely I feel like Avagachi DAO had room for more leadership, and now there's like 4 or 5 people doing what I was doing. I low key, like, no cap, like honestly, I was like getting a little burnt out. Like it's a lot being that deeply ingrained in a DAO, but I'm still low key, like I'm still part of Avagachi holder, and ultimately just an appreciator of crypto art in the space so far. IRL, I just started a coaching business 4 or 5 months ago, and very much crypto, like in line with crypto. I call it conscious crypto. So helping
Nice.
crypto curious people learn a little bit more about the space, especially not so much looking to invest, but to actually really want to learn about the technology, the sorts of things that we're doing here. And yeah, I mean, I could ramble on. I mean,
Yeah, that's why you're
there's
here.
a lot of
Ramble, bro.
passion.
Yeah, tell us
Yeah,
about you.
there's a
What you
lot
got
of
going on,
passion.
man?
Yeah, man. The last 4 months, that has been my focus, and it's been pretty incredible seeing people's well mixed reactions, but also taking them through a process of skepticism to acceptance to actually like excitement. Has been pretty big for me. Um, and then I've also created some content. I have a podcast/ YouTube channel called Dow
Nice.
Vision that I've been honestly I wish I was committing more time to. But you know how it goes like with splitting your energy.
Yeah.
It's like there's like some proverb, like I can't even remember what country, bro, but like there's like if you try to catch 2 rabbits, you'll catch none. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he who tries to catch two rabbit catch none.
You got it.
Confucian
Yeah.
Like I say,
say,
you can't have
bro.
more than one master.
Yeah, but you have to
Yeah.
dabble to figure out what feels comfortable and what works, right? And that's why, like, you have the YouTube channel, and if it worked, it worked. If not, and then you allocate the appropriate amount of time that it feels like it deserves at that time, as
Mhm.
it may
Yeah.
deserve more time. Focus more on it, right?
Yeah, 100%. But I'd love to like get some more podcast, like get more people on in terms of a podcast. I just had the guy on from Nounsdale who Sheffo.
Awesome.
He's put up a proposal for the Noggles ring, which is the idea behind the Noggles ring is very like it was inspirational just in terms of a business model and how a lot of the funds would actually a large percentage would go back to the project and cover the initial costs and stuff. It was a very sustainable project that I think is going to be really awesome for a brand like Now
Well, the alpha would be more conferences.
and see like how they're working with IRL brands and like jewelers and stuff and making really crazy things with them. Because
I just
ultimately
want
that's
to.
what we're trying to do
Oh,
in
never mind.
crypto, right? Just like get
Um,
it out there.
I'm losing internet. I'm sorry if I'm breaking up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
You
you
look
sound
great
you
on
sound
my
good.
end.
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay.
Alex.
Yeah, you look
Just
crisp.
just double checking, but I was going to say the outfit is going to conferences, sort of how we kind of got you on this podcast. Eh? We, ETH Denver, the IRL handshakes and hugs, and I feel like if you wanted to get more guests for your podcast and focus a little bit more on the YouTube, that might be a way to motivate you more to get out and go to conferences because it will feed
Yeah.
the other passion. So you kind of will
Yeah.
be motivated to go, and like a lot of the times you do get burnt out, but if it's fueling something that provides passion, it may be able to like counterbalance the burnout, right? So I go to conferences so we can secure guests for the podcast, and it does burn out, but being able to like look forward to guests weeks in advance on the podcast calendar, it's refreshing as well as burning
Yeah.
out, so it balances.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's
I
my
think
first time with the
conferences.
press pass. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, it's my first time coming to the conference, like actually running the press pass, and having, something to make media and post it on, getting to represent Not Another Bitcoin podcast, which is a legacy podcast that Ken started and, becoming his new co-host. And now we got these press badges. We get opportunities to go meet new cool people, interview them, get great content. And, that's just going to set up for the next event whenever we say, hey, here, we got to go to Consensus. Why don't y'all let us do some press work here? Here's some of our examples of material. Here's our show.
Oh yeah, big shout out to CoinDesk for inviting us, by the way. Like totally, like I don't know why they still